Hello, hello, cannabis family. Beautiful existence here on an absolutely glorious Seattle summer day. And I just pulled a weekly Cannabis Flower of Life. I'm sitting here in a very, very sacred spot, which has become very beloved to me, and activated completely in the middle of this labyrinth. And I just pulled what is normally my weekly Cannabis Flower of Life tarot pull, and talked about how this pull is leading up to the July 4th lunar eclipse on America's July 4th birthday and all over motherfucking America. So it's already feeling very inner, very lunar in this lead up of this week. And what I thought was actually my weekly is now actually the monthly for the SKUNK Magazine Cannabis Flower of Life collective poll, because this is how powerful this lunar eclipse is that we are going into for America and Americans especially, one of which I am right now, but really for the entirety of humanity, because of the archetype of America's current design within the world's design and spectrum within humanity right now. And our design for America, I'm sure the world can already feel through the series of events of 2020 and the hindsight that we have all been receiving and will continue to receive for the rest of this year, as most of the world understands, and especially metaphysical astrologers, spiritualists, witches, goddesses, every in touch cannabis plant spirit connected, and other all plant spirits, animal spirits, divine guided wisdoms, energies, groups, beings, and iterations. America is in the beginning of its redesign. We have our Pluto activated over America this year for what is America's 250-year Pluto return. And so that is pretty significant, and it isn't completely at its pinnacle for 2 more years. It just starts this year. And having not only the Leo solar eclipse in August of 2017 over America and activating all these things for the last 3 years that were the end of your old paths or the end of America's old design and the new version of what you have chosen to walk into, and what our societies are now going to start becoming because of the choices of people in the past that they have chosen and are already on. Dead center. This is the cement drying. This is America, the design within it, design within all of that, the design within, the Earth's society. All of this is being broken down right now. Tower card of tarot for the redesign of Pluto, completely the planet of birth and destruction and rebirth, or rebirth and destruction. That's usually the process, rebirth or destruction and then rebirth, and activating this year. So this solar eclipse, the solar eclipse in 2017 activated, and this lunar eclipse is cementing into the fucking ground of all of human history and understanding around America and pretty much every soul's life on this plane right now. But we play currently a big part in that design, so that's going to be changing, FYI. But let's get to what I normally put up on my IG every week, which is a weekly Cannabis Flower of Life tarot, because this weekly, and apropos at the beginning of the month of the lunar eclipse over America on America's birthday, this tarot spread immediately had the Wheel of Fortune card reversed come up. Popped out of the fucking deck before I started shuffling. As soon as I started shuffling. So whatever we've had in the recent past, this is the cannabis root stems, our root chakra, or the recent past, and with it absolutely reversed for the Wheel of Fortune. This means that there's been some kind of misdeed, some kind of misuse, some kind of misappropriation, some kind of mistake, some kind of Miss America. There's been some kind of damage in the past, and it has manipulated. There's a lot of M's coming through right now for this card in the past. America, or isn't it hashtag America now? This is saying the recent past we've had some disappointments, and I'm being told destructions, and the two cards that took me a while to shuffle to get them came out together, and it was our Four of Cups reversed on the bottom and the Hermit on top. So with the Four of Cups reversed like this in the current present situation, this is saying that everybody, well, this is everybody's pretty much gone inner. Probably gone inner for the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot of self-reflection, a lot of getting in touch with that within, and rightfully so, because this is the end of the cement drying. All these designs are being completely activated into their new form. This lunar eclipse is clearing up what was activated with the solar eclipse in 2017, and we are all done, fried, moving on. Whatever we've chosen, that's what we are. And so we're in this period of reflection even before this lunar eclipse, and La Luna is definitely known as the, inner energy, the inner self-reflection and self-awareness journey. But to have this card come out in the present reversed, and then on top of it as basically to say double, triple, quadruple down on it, we're really going to be going inner. We're really going to be in the near future, which this is the future, or our crown chakra, or the flower of the plant. This is really saying that we all month, but this lunar eclipse activates for years depending on which planetary cycle it's with, and its activation with a Jupiter-Pluto conjunction this week, which is the second of the first, which we all saw what came out of the first for the last, 7 months? Yep. And now getting worse, possibly. This is the second Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, and Pluto is on America's 250-year destruction and rebirth cycle right now. So a lot of inner work. This La Luna is issuing in a lot of inner work, and rightfully so. We need to make sure we are all really clear with who we are and where we're going. And there's going to be a lot of things that end up continually turning this whole spread for not only this week, the first week of July, but the whole fucking month of July. Came flying out before I even started. This wheel is ever turning. So whatever way it went in, and this is what came up during the portal pull last September, before the portal for this new world was brought in, and I helped usher in with over 200 glowing goddesses in fucking Massachusetts. This is what came in before that portal opened. This is the motherfucking closing of that portal. The wheel has turned. Whatever. Go back and look at my September 19th portal IG video. Oh, there goes the energy again. That's a lot of energy to release. You see that? Yeah, that's a lot of energy to release. Ooh, I've been carrying some of that still since last September. Okay. We've chosen. We're on our paths. The wheel has turned. Time to go inner for a little bit and get really fucking grounded in who we are in these paths that we have chosen. Because Mars is in Aries now. We got some fire back. I'm glad I'm out of my Mars heliacal cycle. That was last year, yo. I am in my Venus, Jupiter, motherfucking 48th year heliacal cycle. Goddess, thank you. What a beautiful fucking cycle this is, and how grateful I am that not only am I helping pull in this empirical astrological wisdom now, and it's on the weeklies, and I have some plant spirit coming through for this weekly too, along with the weeklies that I do on my IG for the Cannabis Flower of Life Tarot for free by Monday morning Pacific Coast time. So yeah, this is the spread for this month, Skunk Collective too. And this moon's no joke, yo. You gotta get fucking grounded, and you gotta get centered in who it is and what you're doing and who you are and this new path that you're on, and just get really fucking, you know, there. Whatever comes up has to be released. Let it release. Whatever is still showing up, this is the end. This is a cement fucking drying on that wheel and that portal that we chose last September. It's closed after this lunar cycle. So love you, family. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you within. Through the connectedness of everything.